who doesn't like chicken?
Hi there, welcome to the channel. My name is Maria and today I have my secret. Well, it won't be a secret anymore once I tell you what it is, but I'm willing to share it with the world. I've made this for as long as I can remember. It's my husband's favorite chicken pasta salad. It's a big hit when we have barbecues or we have potluck or we're invited to those types of functions. I always make it and it's always a big hit and I always share the recipe. So I'm looking forward to sharing it with you today. It's curry chicken pasta salad. It's served cold. I know it sounds a little weird, chicken cold, but it works. The ingredients are very straightforward and I can't wait to get started. So come on and let's get busy.
Face this time?
I do. All right, we're in the kitchen now. We're ready to go. I've got all my ingredients laid out on the counter. I'll quickly go through them, and don't forget the recipe will be in the link below. So, in the case I'm not telling you how much ingredients to put into the dish, you will find that all linked at the end of the video.
It's so good.
So I have 2 chicken breasts here. They've been washed, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. All right, like that. I'm doing 2 chicken breasts. That's probably more than I really need. When it's just Alan and I use 1 chicken breast, but I'm making a little bit more so we can have it for 2 days, because we absolutely love this dish. And you never know, if we have unexpected company, it happens. So that's what I'm gonna do. 2 breasts, that's about that size. I will take some lemon juice and some garlic powder, and I'll add that to the chicken once all the chicken's cubed up. These are large chicken breasts. I think this is probably one of Alan's favorite salads that I make. It's a salad, but really it's a meal. You got the proteins and pastas, some veggies. The lemon juice is just going to tenderize the chicken breast a bit. You don't really need to do it if you don't want, but this is how I do it. I have been making this for years, and I experimented with some curry powder, and there's quite a bit that goes into it, as you can see from the ingredients. The flavors are just amazing. You got a sweetness, tanginess, all happening at once. Got the crunch from the celery, the pasta, the eggshell pasta. So I got 2 chicken breasts all cubed. I'm gonna say that's not quite 1 tablespoon. Okay, that's enough. 3 tablespoons olive oil. Medium heat. You don't want to overcook the chicken. Just gonna wait for it to heat up a little bit better. Chicken breast doesn't take long to cook. We've got an apple, onion, celery, raisins, brown sugar, shell pasta, apple cider vinegar, some curry powder, some black pepper, some cinnamon, turmeric, some Hellman's mayonnaise, some plain white Greek yogurt, nice and thick, I love that yogurt, salt, and I've got orange marmalade. If you don't have it, that's fine, you can skip it. If you have a chutney at home, that's fine as well. I don't have any chutney, I don't buy chutney, so I just use marmalade. If I don't have marmalade, I just add a little bit extra brown sugar to the dish. 2 chicken breasts that I've cubed up and sauteed. I used a little bit of lemon juice and some salt, and for the marinade, I just marinated for a few minutes and I gave it a quick fry in olive oil. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the few vegetables and the apple. Okay, we've got our water coming to a boil, so we're gonna throw in 1.5 cups of the pasta shells momentarily. I wanted to show you what I've done here. Went ahead and chopped up the celery, so it's 2 stalks of celery, and that's what we want. Okay, 1 apple. I don't have Granny Smith. If you do, please use Granny Smith because it tastes best with Granny Smith. I didn't have any, so I'm just using a gala apple chopped up. And I've minced half an onion as small as I could. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, so that's half an onion. 1 cup of raisins. These are huge raisins. We're gonna go ahead and do our pasta. Got 1.5 cups of shell pasta in there. We want to bring it to a boil. We want to cook it for probably between 8 and 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes, because we want it al dente. I don't want to overcook it. I don't want it mushy. It has to be al dente. So I'm going to say between 8 and 12 minutes. I'll be checking on that. You don't have to put any salt or oil or anything else. The next step here will be making the sauce. Sauce is the apple cider vinegar, the mayonnaise, the yogurt, and all the dressings. The curry, the cinnamon, the turmeric, the salt and pepper, and the a bit of the orange marmalade. So I've gone ahead and placed the curry, the cinnamon, the salt, the black pepper, and the turmeric in this bowl. I'm gonna go ahead with the brown sugar. I'm gonna stir that up, and I'm gonna get my yogurt and mayonnaise and apple cider vinegar whipped up. Half a cup of the Greek plain yogurt and half a cup of Hellman's mayonnaise in this bowl. I'm going to bring in the ingredients in there. I've left my brown sugar out for a reason, because I'm going to, well, I'm going to mix everything together, and then I'm going to taste and see what it tastes like. If it needs more or less. I like mine borderline of tangy sweet. It's hard to tell you, okay, well, this is how much you got to put in there. For the basic, yes, I'll give you those measurements, but for the final, I'll tell you, okay, well, you might want to add a little bit more apple cider vinegar or a little more of the brown sugar. Pasta's just cooking away. Shouldn't be too much longer. It's a nice color. The turmeric, it actually gives it the yellow tinge. Yummy. All right. I got apple cider vinegar here. I got this other apple cider vinegar, but it's not as good as this organic one, Mother Earth organic. Believe it or not, I actually brought this from Canada. I can order it from Amazon, but it costs a fortune for the shipping because it's coming from I believe from the US. And to ship it over to the island is just too costly, so can't be bothered. We'll start with a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so we got the liquid. 1 tablespoon of the orange marmalade. That's all you need. If you don't have it, no worries. Stir that up. We're gonna go ahead and put our apples in there. Celery. Half a small onion, all chopped up finely. Our raisins. Pasta's just about ready. We're gonna throw in our chicken chunks. Not the oil, just the chicken. And if you got a little oil in there, it wouldn't be so bad. It is olive oil. So we're gonna combine all that. And the last thing we do is just do the pasta. Now with the pasta, I'm gonna drain it, run it under cold water. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. Make sure that all the water is out of it. So we're ready to bring it all together. I've run the pasta under cold water. It's been draining for a few minutes, so it's ready to go. We're gonna throw that in our big bowl. And to that, we're gonna add our wet liquid. Yummy. We're just gonna toss it. Make sure all the pasta is coated in that delicious sauce. The apples, the raisins, the onions. Everything gets coated nicely. We're gonna stick this in the fridge for about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. You can chill this up until you're ready to serve it. I prefer it cold. Oh, and I'm sorry, the chicken's in there already. I don't know if I mentioned that. The chicken was placed into the bowl with all the other ingredients in the liquid. All right. Now I'd like to top this off typically with some fresh chives, which I don't have, or you can use fresh parsley, which I do have plenty of from my garden. Some pepper. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in the fridge for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna plate it, and then we're gonna eat and we're gonna enjoy it. Okay, Alan, as per your wish, I made your favorite curry chicken pasta salad.
Thank you very much, Maria. People, you have to try this recipe. As I said in the other, Maria's a rock star when she brings this out. People love it. And if somebody says, oh, I don't like curry, tell them, just taste a little bit. You will be shocked. Everybody loves it. Kids, everybody loves it. It is so good. It's a little sweet. It's got curry in it. It's just so good. And it's got chicken. Who doesn't like chicken?
Go ahead and dig in. I'll sit down and enjoy it with you, but I want you to be the first. So I had it in the fridge for about half an hour. Alan usually likes it really, really chilled.
And I put a little pepper on it.
Yeah.
There we go. My God, it's so good. You have to try it. It's so
Thanks,
good.
Alan. You can't go wrong with this dish. You can make the sauce tangier if you want by adding more apple cider vinegar. You can make it a little thicker. I don't like it any thicker than that because the reason why I use the shells for the pasta, it's because it if you look at it, it's scooping all that juice, all that goodness in there, right? Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. So, are you happy, camper?
Very happy.
Well, it was a productive day for you today. You did a lot of work out there in the garden, and I'm really happy you did it.
We're calling for rain tomorrow, so I'll be inside. I won't be able to go work outside.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's my dish, and I'm going to go ahead and dig in. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try this delicious pasta dish. Again, it's not really an acquired taste. I think if you've never had a curry, it's yellow curry. You can buy it at any store. It's readily available anywhere and everywhere.
Cheers. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment. We really enjoy your comments. Thank you very much.
Bon appetit!
Cheers.